13 states have removed controversial highway guardrail heads blamed for spearing cars and killing drivers. Now, you can find some of the guardrail heads called X-Lites in Metro Atlanta.
But as Fox 5 senior I-Team reporter Del Russell explains, a Tennessee father who lost his daughter in a guardrail accident is on a mission to have them taken off the roads entirely.
A dashboard camera was rolling in July of 2016 when Wilbert Byrd headed south in Tennessee toward the Georgia border. He crashed head-on into an X-Lite guardrail end. Designed to protect him, instead the metal railing ripped through the car, killing Byrd instantly.
A freak accident? We found these spearing type accidents involving a X-Lite guardrail head all across the country. We found 11 cases from Missouri to South Carolina to Tennessee.
If this was the governor's child, these would have been off the road by now.
Steve Eimer's daughter, Hannah, was killed in November of 2016, also in Tennessee. Her car veered off the road and hit an X-Lite from the side. The guardrail ripped through the driver's side door of her Volvo. She died instantly. In a lawsuit, Eimer's claims the guardrail failed to perform as designed.
This is somebody who's sought justice, loved mercy, and walked humbly with God.
The Tennessee Department of Transportation told us that in Hannah's case, the end terminal functioned properly. But 6 days prior to Hannah's accident, the Tennessee DOT, due to earlier fatal accidents and what it called unclear installation instructions from the manufacturer, announced it would no longer put X-Lites on the highways.
They played Russian roulette with Hannah's life, and she lost it.
Virginia highway officials were also concerned. In late 2016, after a series of fatal accidents, Virginia conducted its own X-Lite crash tests. 2 cars were not penetrated by the guardrail, but both flipped or rolled over.
It just failed miserably. I mean, it rolled both vehicles over.
Although the Virginia DOT didn't say X-Lites failed the crash test, they told federal highway officials due to concerns with the test results, they removed X-Lites from the department's approved products list. Our investigation found following the deaths of Hannah Eimers and others, 12 states across the country, including Virginia and Tennessee, decided to remove X-Lites from the roadways.
I have called over 24 families who have lost a loved one or a limb to this device, and I don't want to call anyone else.
In Missouri, after 6 serious accidents, including 2 fatal crashes like this one that killed George Jensen, the state spent $4 million pulling X-Lites off the road. Lindsay Transportation Solutions, which builds the guardrail ends, gave us a statement. While X-Lite has successfully passed crash and safety tests in accordance with federal standards, there is no road safety equipment that can prevent injury every time a driver fails to stay on the road.
If you want my opinion, it's bad. The X-Lite's bad. There, end of discussion.
These fatal accidents, like Wilbert Byrd's, led to lawsuits all across the country. We've examined 5 wrongful death lawsuits involving 6 deaths, and a 6th case, the driver survived but lost a leg. Lindsay Transportation Solutions denied any wrongdoing. What about Georgia?
It's reasonably certain that a family in Georgia, if it has not already happened, it's going to happen to them.
Not so fast, says the Georgia DOT.
We were one of the first 5 states to take the X-Lite off of our QPL, which is the qualified products list.
DOT spokeswoman Natalie Dale says only 300 of Georgia's 32,000 guardrail heads are X-Lites. She says there have been no fatal accidents involving an X-Lite in Georgia. Still, to be safe, the DOT no longer allows the X-Lite to be installed. She says the fatal crashes, though tragic, are isolated cases very few states have seen.
If and when Federal Highway says this product is not safe and it's not performing as prescribed, then we'll take it off the road. But we don't have that data to say that it's not performing.
So for now, the X-Lite guardrail heads will remain on Georgia highways, and that's less than 1% of all the guardrails that you'll see throughout the state. And we just heard today, Russ, that Texas is making the move to take those guardrails, X-Lites off their highways.
So that's the 13th. It
That's
must
the
be
13th.
difficult to make these because you've done stories about these in the past, a different brand of guardrail.
Different brand, that was the ET Plus, completely different company, but it's hard because you have, in a sense, anecdotal evidence in these accidents, and what they want is scientific evidence in the Highway Administration.
Right.
They want that thorough, in-depth study, and that's why some states are more reluctant than others to make these moves.
Sure. Dale, thanks so much.
Sure.
Chief